Oh God, it's 10-3 in the Big Brother house. If you're in Europe, it's 10-2. If you're lucky enough to be in the UK, Portugal, or Ireland, and oh goodness me, it's been a very, very long night. I would love to welcome our guests, Ian and Donna. Wake up!
Hello.
What day is
hello.
it? Hello.
Hello. Oh, is it over?
Lena, why are you asleep? You're in America. It's only middle of the afternoon.
I assure you, it is dark out, even here.
Okay, welcome to the show. Oh God, Phil and Michelle, you look like you've had a bloody hard night so far. I don't know.
Shh, stop shouting. It's been a long week. Long week.
It's been quite a long week. Oh, and listen, a very, very special. I mean, all I guess is special, but from Italy, from Florence, please welcome Christina. Christina, wake up! Oh.
Oh. My God, no! I was dreaming. I'm sure I was dreaming. They did not win, did they?
Oh, they did.
Wow! This is too much for me. I'm so happy.
So listen, we the last thing I asked everybody was, could Italy win Eurovision? I think the general answer was probably not. What do you think tonight?
It could. We could.
Yeah.
We could. Yeah.
I reckon so. We're just going to have a really short general discussion about what we're... Oh, Neil! Oh, my goodness. Hey, welcome. Welcome, Neil. Thank you for making it.
Yes, we've got a few in the chat room tonight, actually, or this morning. Yes, we do.
Who have we got?
We've got Rally in there. Emma's in there. I think they've had a really good result there. Elliot's joining us this evening.
Oh, hello, Elliot.
Yeah, Elliot's there. And Tristan's made it in as well. And Riccardo Mancini as well is in there as well.
Oh, wow. It's the biggest audience we've had.
Thank you all for joining us.
Yeah, indeed. What
Good morning.
To talk about? Oh, gosh. I've no idea. Top three. Who was pleased with the top three? I was.
Yes.
Okay.
Very.
It was a perfect top three in a way, but if you had to add one extra to it, who would you have gone for, Ian and Donna?
I think actually tonight it would have been. I wanted to say the Presidente de Lista, but I didn't like her dress. No, Madame maybe, because the wedding dress actually really suited her, and she did perform very well. There were so many I liked tonight. Actually, it was such a hard choice.
Yeah, I think actually for me, Willie Peyote.
Oh, Willie, yes.
Has grown on me all week, and I usually do not like rap, but there's something about this one I really like.
I was very sad to see Willie so low.
Yeah, the lyrics were quite angry on that song, weren't they? I'm not sure that the lyrics that would have been ideal for Eurovision, let's say.
It was a bit more of a political statement, yes. So they could be used universally, but yeah, I suppose it wasn't always going to work in an international stage.
Christina, who would you have put in the top three, apart from the three that made it?
Well, Irama, of course, yeah, and many others, but especially him.
Mm-hmm. Phil and Michelle.
If it was up to me, I would have put Max Gazzi in, but he was never going to be there.
No, you'd have put Tuesday nights, Max Gazzi.
Yeah, that's probably fair. And also La Stato Sociale with Combat Pop. Yeah. But again, that was never going anywhere. I was surprised that Willie Peyote didn't do better.
Is it Fulminacci? The bloke with the guitar near the beginning. I quite liked him. I'd have put him in.
Okay, Lena. Your choice to add to the top three.
Yeah, I mean, the one I was surprised about was I was a big fan of La Representante de Lista, and they fell out of the top 10. I thought they were solid all the nights. I loved her vocals so much. I love the big dress. So yeah, they were my number No, they were in my top 3. But yeah, really surprised by that one. And I was also surprised when they played the Arama clip again. I gasped at the TV. He's been negative for like all week now. I don't understand what. I understand there was like they had these very specific rules, but just science. Like he wasn't going to spread it to anyone. He's been negative for over 72 hours. So I was like, this is ridiculous. Arama punishment. I don't know.
I'm trying to get us all back on the screen together. Oh, there we go. It's been a long night, and you're going to have to excuse us for a few little technical blips.
Very long.
We are hoping that during the course of this discussion, Christina will have some news about whether the winners are going to Rotterdam. We very much hope they are. Maybe if they don't, Francesca will get another chance. Let's talk about the top 3, and let's talk about them in order. Well, Francesca Michelin, I absolutely adored her song in 2016, but I thought her performance was just too laid back. And I thought that all week until tonight, when I thought she just absolutely performed a life out of that song, and she thoroughly deserved her place in the top 3. That's me. Ian and Donna, what did you think?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't really sit well with this one initially. It's taken a few listens to really enjoy it. And again, I had a good look through all the lyrics and stuff before the show, all 26 sets of them. And actually, it started to gel a bit more with me. I still didn't understand what the toilet paper kind of ribbon it was all about. But I'm glad to see they got rid of that tonight. And although the kind of outfits were a bit bonkers and, again, didn't necessarily fit, in my opinion, they both performed it so well. And you could see Fedez tearing up again. And it means clearly so much to him and to be performing with her. And she was one of the co-writers. You know, that energy was finally there. So that was good.
Yeah, her performance was much better tonight. It worked. It just gelled much better. I think he's also improved as well. He was a very wooden at the start of the week, but he's grown. He's quite static, but he's communicating the emotion of it better. But yeah, her performance lifted a lot tonight, and yeah, fair play to her.
But the smile on his face at the end of the song said it all.
Yes,
like, yeah, we've nailed it.
Yeah. And that big hug as well. It's like, you know, we've done good, son. Brilliant. And then look, it earned them all that voting. So what can you say?
Yeah, Christina, will they be disappointed or will they be pleased, do you think?
Oh well, you know, you mean if they were disappointed about second place?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. Because usually in San Remo, when you're tipped as a winner, you usually end up out of the top 3. So I think they were satisfied, and I could read it in their eyes as they came out for the final top 3. They were both so smiling, and I think the performance was really good tonight, the best one so far. He has improved from the first night. He's going like this. And I also think that Francesca, she should choose her dresses a bit wiser. I mean, she's not always so well dressed. They do not fit her. And but this was this was in Eurovision as well. Do you remember?
I agree with you, and so does Elliot, who's one of our regular contributors on ESC Fan TV. Feel Francesca has really matured since 2016 vocally and performance-wise. Wasn't sure on the dress. Did love the sky blue color.
Yeah, the color was great, but the dress, well, she looked like a Disney princess. Which is nice, but you know.
Yeah. And Lena.
I will say of the top 3, that was pretty big gap between Irma and Maneskin to get to Fedez and Francesca Michelin for me. I really like them. I really do. I agree with everything Ian and Donna said, where I thought the performance grew every night. This was by far the best version of it. I know they both have like big followings, especially him. So I was not surprised by them being that high once the televote got brought into things. And I think it would have been perfectly good at Eurovision. It was just not my favorite kind of song.
Ermo Meta. Well, we've got to give the floor to Donna because Donna's been stalking Ermo Meta ever since 2018. And she would leave in a moment.
I can't possibly comment on that one. However,
did you shed a few tears?
Oh, kinda. I've been in a bit of a roller coaster of emotion tonight, to be honest, because I was really rooting for Måneskin as well, because they damn well deserve it. And Remo's won 3 awards already tonight. He's been to Eurovision before, so I'm much prepared to relax that down a bit and say, look, it's good to let the young ones come through and give someone else a try. That's fine. I mean, he got a brilliant song. I'm so happy that he got 3rd. And I really was surprised with the press vote as well, because he's had quite a lot of negative press over this, weirdly enough, recently. So I'm very pleased that he got 3rd. And I think he will be too. So I'm not too upset, thankfully. But I know I'll shed a little tear later with the rest of the Wolves. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
I think he shed a tear.
I think he did Sanremo for Sanremo.
Yeah.
Some people do the national finals to get to Eurovision. I think he did Sanremo for Sanremo, for the experience and for what Sanremo is. He's done it before, and I think that's his driver. And I think Amadeus wanted him to be part of this year's show. But he's done incredibly well to sit in first place consistently through the week is incredible. That is quite an achievement.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody's actually done top of the board all the way through. I don't know.
Much as I'd like to see Ermo go to Eurovision, we've been over to Italy to see him 3 times now.
3, yes. Yeah, it will be 4 soon.
Yes, hopefully, if we get over in December. But Måneskin, to see them go through, that's just brilliant. Very, very happy about that.
Christina, it was a new way of calculating the votes this year.
Yes.
Did you expect that would result in a rock band winning, or was it meant to do something else?
Well, Måneskin are very, very popular with televoting. Maybe another rock band wouldn't have had the same result, but they came from a talent show. So lots of young people are keen on voting them, and that's what helped, I think. It was televoting. So yes, I was kind of expecting they would go very high. Well, this was a plus. Oh, I will tell you, the press conference will be tomorrow. So tomorrow we will definitely know whether they are going to Eurovision, but I'm sure they are going because, especially in a moment like this, I don't think anyone would refuse. So I'm quite confident.
Excellent. Ian and Donna, can we say hello to everybody in the chat room? Because frankly, we don't deserve them.
I know, it's brilliant. Let's just give everybody a big wave, actually. I'm sure you can muster that, Phil and Michelle. Come on.
Yeah.
There we go. Hello, everybody. Well done. You made
Ricardo,
it to this morning.
To Sean, Emma's in there.
Sean's there. Ricardo's still there. Thank you, everyone. Contessa. I can't say the third name. Sorry.
We're all enjoying a glass of Italian wine.
Who else?
I hope I guess so.
Rally's there. Tom's in there as well. Thank you all for joining us. It's brilliant. Thank you.
Yeah. Let's hear what you've got to say. Let's put everybody's comments on screen. There's no voting tonight. Well, we know it's one. Lena.
Yeah.
Tell us about Ermal tonight. What went wrong for him?
No, nothing. It was perfect. It was perfection. I will say, I know this is a bit. I'm very happy with the result. I love Måneskin. They put it all onto that performance. And also, I can't help but root for someone new, always new, to go to Eurovision. It's like my favorite thing. And they seemed really enthusiastic, really fun. I think they're going to have a really fun time with it. But it did, deep in my soul, feel wrong to even that little bit be against Jamal, because he did win all the nights leading up to it. And it does sometimes that like top 3 super final in my heart. I'm just sort of like, well, it's not, is it really? You know, I don't totally love it. But I believe the number that Måneskin got was like 53% of the televote. I mean, it was huge. It was absolutely huge. So, Ermal will be back. Ermal will win again.
Is there any possibility that you're slightly to blame for this because you didn't have him on your rap chart sufficiently?
He was on the chart.
Well, he was in a little corner.
Well, he doesn't really belong on the rap chart. It's only because me and Donna love him so much that he got a spot on the rap.
You should have done a chart that centered around Ermal.
Right, whereas Fedez had like a huge circle of like, I've been in the game a long time.
Okay, let's talk about the winning song. Something completely different for Italy. I struggle to think what the closest song that Italy has ever entered. In fact, I'm going to ask Christina, what would you say is the closest song style-wise to the one that that hopefully will be entering this year?
You mean the closest Italy song?
Yeah.
My God, no, I couldn't say, because it's the first time we enter a rock song, and this is something completely new for us. And well, it was time, but I don't think any of our other songs have anything to do with this one. And
okay, so in that case, a boy and girl band. How far back do you have to go?
Oh,
the 1970s, 79?
No. I think Italy has never entered something like this, anything like this, and this is what I particularly like about our entry this year. I mean, it's something completely new, and no, there's not an entry like this by Italy. We have had pop, and we have had pop opera and jazz and anything, but rock, never.
And welcome to. We've still got people joining us in the chat room. We thought we were going to be doing this show entirely on our own, just for our own amusement. We're absolutely delighted with the response. Well, apart from Michelle, who might possibly have wished that she hadn't fallen asleep. Would you like to go off and do your makeup, girl?
What's wrong? I'm beautiful just as I am. Thank you very much.
Have you not looked in the mirror recently?
Don't know what you mean. My wife is she's gorgeous.
Yes, we can tell that because you look like you've had a lot of fun this evening.
Oh, yeah.
Look at your face, Phil.
They're a week old.
No, I have to say though, I think this is the right decision in terms of going to Eurovision.
Yeah.
I think you're saying about what went wrong for Ermal. The problem, what went wrong for Ermal was it was a ballad, and there was a sea of ballads, and there was a lot of competition in the ballad area. Whereas this is a rock song, and it completely stood out.
Yeah, if you look at what's already gone through to Eurovision already, I mean, you got is it Finland?
Yeah, Finland. Yeah.
You got Finland that sound like Linkin Park, that are a rock band, but these are completely unique. They don't even look like a rock band. They dress, they dress like a modern band sort of thing. You know, it's quite contemporary and fresh, and it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. There's nothing that sounds like this at Eurovision. It will stand out a mile. Yeah,
one thing I would say is the other night you asked, did I think that Italy could win Eurovision, and I said no.
I said no.
And now I've changed my mind. This could win.
Yeah, but I really didn't think that the Italians would vote for Måneskin at all. But I am so glad they did. It's fabulous.
If I may say, the best thing for fans of ESC Fan TV is that Phil and Michelle will undoubtedly be dressing up in those bodysuits. In fact, I'm surprised that they've not got one already, because I'm sure they've got them somewhere in the making.
But we invested in the Roop, and now this has come on.
Yeah.
And he's just thrown everything wide open.
I paid £2 for a ball cap for him, and now this is happening. I'm not happy.
It's the Phil and Michelle ESC Fan TV Maneskin Challenge, I think, is coming next.
Oh, there's not enough grey paint in this world that'll cover all my bits up.
But, I mean, Ian and Donna, you're very welcome to dress up like Maneskin as well.
I don't think you want to see me dressed
Probably
like
not. Me and Lena, however. Yeah,
I'm already shopping, baby. I'm already shopping for that nude metallic beaded suit. Would you like to hear a fun fact about Maneskin's outfits?
Go
on. For this San Remo competition, they had the same stylist as Achille Lauro. So once I heard that, once I saw he was doing it, because I follow him on Instagram, I was very excited about the level that they were going to be coming with on the outfits, and it was just off the charts. And honestly, I assume all things going as best they could, he'll probably stick with them for Eurovision.
Okay, outfits. Best and worst. For me, the worst was Rappresentante di Lista. I mean, it was a beautiful dress, but completely wrong for the song. She couldn't move. She just, and the poor guy, he just looked completely pissed off. The best, Maneskin. Ian and Donna, what about you two?
I kind of agree with that, because I loved the red stuff that they had the night before. And she looked so confident. They were very impassioned with it. And then she got stuck in this meringue and not really being able to do anything. I suddenly thought, you know who they remind me of? Don't take this the wrong way, but Deacon Blue. They've got that kind of really big vibe that Deacon Blue always bring to the stage. And she was stuck there. And I don't think she was very happy the whole time. She sang beautifully, but she wasn't comfortable.
She didn't look happy at the end.
No, she didn't. What about you?
I think also special mention for Lestado for the many costumes and the fast changes behind. That was
yes, the quick change artistry in their show.
Yes, I
well
think in terms of sheer quantity of costumes, they deserve a special mention.
And various commentary with those costumes as well. Gosh, you can
reminiscent of the interval act in 1991.
Yes.
Who I saw in the theatre in London, Christina.
Yeah, the interval act in 1991. Arturo Brachetti.
Yep. He's fantastic. Fantastic live.
It's incredible. It's really, really incredible. He still does lots of, well, not now. I mean, lots of shows all around Italy, all around the world. He's wonderful. Lo Stato Sociale, they had this kind of quickly changing. It was nice to see.
Did you like Madame's outfit?
Oh well, I thought we have two brides tonight, Madame and la Rappresentante di Lista. Well, okay, maybe they were a bit over the top. You know about la Rappresentante di Lista? The first thing I thought of was Samuel Beckett. You know, Happy Days, when she's in that the play. She's in something like the woman is stuck in something like a hill, like this. And then I thought about the Netherlands 2000, Linda Wagenmakers.
Yes.
But she took it off at a certain stage, and she started dancing, and that poor girl was stuck all the time in it. Oh my God.
She was absolutely stuck. Phil and Michelle, what did you think of the costumes?
It was all very sparkly, wasn't it? Everyone had gone for the sparkles.
I didn't like the big white sort of meringue dress. I thought the pink ensemble that she had earlier in the week was bloody brilliant, and the way that she moved around the stage and everything and that. I thought this limited her, and she was just stuck on the spot, and it lost something because of it. I think they could have been in the top three if there was a different dress involved.
I was surprised with, was it Gio Evan, who all week had these really colourful outfits, and then came on with a very plain thing.
Yeah.
And then Fedez came on, and I wondered if he'd stolen
Yeah.
the jacket from Gio Evan, because
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it was such a change, and I don't know what happened.
Yeah. Who else was there that had something iffy on? I quite liked all the sparkly dresses. It was a right proper sequin fest, which I'm not adverse to a sequin.
I heard that when the UK did its national final, the budget for the costumes was £100. I think the budget was €10,000 for this lot. They were great.
Well, you could buy this for £100, Andy, if you want.
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't fit me though, would it?
Oh, it would.
Lena, you're obviously a woman that has a great sense of fashion. What did you think about everybody else?
Gosh, I hate to pile on, but when you mention it, I did notice such a huge part of the Representante de Lista's performance was her really, like, the camera going fully around her and her moving so well and having those fun gloves and the fun shawl. So it's true, the restricted movement was a real bummer to the performance tonight. I liked that this time around, L'Estato Social, when they went very Ramones. They just all had like jeans, plain t-shirts, and like leather jackets. So I thought that was quite fun. Yeah, the Fedez jacket was was pretty wild. I thought Gemin looked better than he ever had. I don't know what he was doing the rest of the week. I wrote in the chat that I thought Gemin looked like a snack tonight. I thought it was all working. So.
Listen, it's getting very, very late.
Yeah.
We've had a wonderful night. It's gone on. It's 2:15 in the UK. That means it's 3:15 where Christina is. It's early evening in New York, and it's time for us to wrap. So, just final thoughts. Final thoughts. Anything you want to say, Ian and Donna?
Well, there was a good question that Tristan actually had, which Ian has there. Which do you think of the San Remo participants most wanted to go?
Good question.
It's a really tough one, isn't it? Because
I know.
We'll let Christina answer this. Go for it.
Over to Christina.
I'm sure it's Arisa. She definitely wants to go. She's been longing for it for years and years and years. And when she won Sanremo, especially that year, the winner of Sanremo had nothing to do with Eurovision. They chose Emma, which wasn't taking part. And she was really, really, really disappointed. She's been trying to go to Sanremo, to Eurovision ever since, and she never makes it, and I'm so disappointed about this, because one day she has to go.
The irony is that Emma's song in 2012 would have been a Eurovision winner. The song she went to Eurovision with was completely wrong. But the song that the woman you're talking about with won in 2014 was lovely, but was completely wrong for Eurovision as well. So maybe one day. We don't know. Phil and Michelle, your final thoughts for the evening.
I just think that the right act won in terms of sending something to Eurovision. I know San Remo is a contest in itself. It's not just a national final for Eurovision, but I think this song was the right one, definitely.
Yep, it's been a long 5 days, as you can tell. I've quite enjoyed it, but it's one of them things that, you only want to do it once.
Well, I think, honestly though, to watch the final, to really appreciate the final, you've got to have seen the build-up to it. You've got to see everything else to really understand and see how the songs have progressed, because each performance is different. I mean, especially Max Gaza, who was completely bonkers all the way through.
Yeah, he was the only one that was worse than every other night. Everyone else had improved. on their presence sort of thing on stage. Oh, apart from the woman in the meringue as well. Apart from those two, everybody else absolutely improved on their songs.
But I think he was telling a story, wasn't it? He wasn't He wasn't ever expecting to win.
I like the first story.
What about the guests? Have the ESC Fan TV panel improved during the week or got worse?
Well, what's not to love about Zlatan? I had no idea who he was at the beginning of the week. Now
I'm talking about us lot.
Swedish footballer.
Oh, he's your favourite now, isn't he?
My favourite Swedish footballer. Who? It's like, oh, my dad is so proud of me.
Lena, your final thoughts for the night, for the afternoon?
I have to say, I know not a lot of people don't agree with me, but I've never had more fun watching all of the San Remo competition than I did this year. I don't know, maybe it was just the particular mix of songs was skewed a little more to my taste than other years when I've watched it. But I was just, between yesterday and today, I'm actually quite sad there's nothing tomorrow. Because I was like, no, what will I do with my Sunday?
Or what you're going to do with your Sundays? Be disappointed with the winner in Denmark, disappointed with the winner in Portugal. There's some quite nice results in Sweden for the final, but there's not an awful lot of competition going on for Italy. Ian, quick roundup of our lovely friends in the chat room.
Yeah, so many comments. It's been brilliant. A lot of love from asking the fact that Italy is sending rock to Eurovision. It's great. Neil's pointing out, Sanremo was not just about Eurovision. It's not just a national final. It's so much more of it. And as Phil Michelle said, you have to enjoy the full thing. It's not a one night. It's not a one night stand.
No, I mean most of the selection shows that we're used to, they're either one night stands or they're split over various weeks, and their deliberate intention is to choose the selection for Eurovision. This is not. This is what Eurovision was based on. This contest, and it's a variety entertainment in its own right. So. Yeah. All the bits in the middle all make to its beauty. And if Amadeus goes, I'll be quite sad, actually. I think he's pulled this through 2 of the hardest years that we've been through and made an amazing stage show without the audience, which actually I didn't miss after a while. That they made so many good points about the audience not being there, and they made it a fabulous show to watch. And well worth a watch if you've not watched the rest of the week, people. Definitely. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and well done, Rai, because apart from a few technical issues, salute.
Yeah. Actually, a really nice comment from Ricardo. Just everybody, thank you for your passion for Sanremo and Italian music. So I think that is the nicest comment of the night for us to be involved, not just from within Italy, but from across Europe and the world.
Indeed. And we're going to give the final word of the evening to Christina. Christina, thank you so much. You're the president of the Eurovision fan club in Italy. You've given 3 nights of your Eurovision week for us, and we're really grateful. Final thoughts to you.
I want to thank you for having me here. I'm really happy about it. I enjoyed it so much. And I also want to thank you for your love for Italian music and for the Sanremo Festival. We are always so proud when we are loved this way outside Italy, and we are glad you have liked the show, you have enjoyed the show, and we are glad you like our winner. And what else can I say? I'm so happy. I'm really so happy and proud.
Okay, and now it's time for bed. It's time for bed. Just to say thank you. I have had a blast. I've had the best guests you could possibly imagine. I don't deserve them. But I'm going to say goodbye. Goodbye to Lena. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Andy.
Goodbye to Phil and Michelle. Oh.
Bye. Good night.
Goodbye to Ian and Donna.
Bye.
Arrivederci, ciao.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci, Christina.
Arrivederci.
And thank you so much to an amazing number of people that have joined us, and to anybody that's watching on replay. And here's to Milan 2022. Happy Eurovision, everybody.
Happy Eurovision.